just like a salad.
Be grateful one, Pablo. Today is especially delicious. Mira. Con permiso.
Hello, and welcome to the Full Send Half Mast podcast, episode number 51 today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that little intro there at the beginning. It's going to be a new thing here on the podcast, so keep your eyes out there for the intros in the upcoming future. But tonight, we have a pretty packed episode. We're going to be talking Chili Bowl. A lot of Chili Bowl action. They've already been underway for the last couple days. We still got a couple guys locked in. We'll talk about that. And then we'll kind of give you our picks and our projections here for this weekend, who takes the crown and gets themselves the driller. Also, we're going to cover a little bit of news like normal here at the beginning. And then also, we're going to do a little bit of an iRacing broadcast preview for 2024. We're going to be talking about the series we're going to be covering, when you can see them, maybe what to expect, a little bit of preview there with the whole iRacing and broadcasting part of it. And then also at the end, me and Tom are also going to kind of do something we haven't really done before. We're going to kind of give you guys a little background into our racing stories, or how we got into racing, maybe what we've done in racing, kind of let you guys get to know a little bit more of us that we probably haven't shared on this channel much as at all. So I think it'd be kind of neat to kind of give you guys a little bit of backstory into what got us drawn into racing and where we've come and where we've gone through racing. But first of all, Tom, how are you doing tonight, man?
Oh, I'm great. Living. Look, I thoroughly enjoy doing this. It's like a highlight of my week. So, ecstatic.
Yeah, I agree. I love coming here on Tuesdays, just talking some racing, some good old action. Really makes my week for sure. I'm excited to be here with Tom tonight. We're gonna do just that. But first off, we're gonna get a quick word from our sponsor, Dubby. Dubby Energy Blends, introducing Neurofactor, an all-natural coffee cherry extract to help fill you with energy, laser focus, and fast reflexes. Provides concentration with important aminos and vitamins without the crash that ordinary canned energy drinks just cannot provide. Try amazing flavors such as Dragonade, Dub Sludge, Galaxy Grenade, and my personal favorite, Beach and Peach. Buy the starter pack today, including 2 flavors and a shake cup for an extremely low price. Follow the link in the description below and use promo code DAGABOYS for 10% off your order. Thanks to Dubby for their continued sponsorship of Daga Boys Broadcasting. Make sure to visit WGG to make all your Dubby dreams come true. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. The news here for this week. We have announced that Chase Purdy will be in the number 77 Spire truck full time in 2024. Any thoughts on that move there by Spire? I mean, they seem to be building kind of an empire here. They're investing a lot of money in NASCAR and going out and grabbing another younger driver, albeit Chase Purdy.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I really don't know. What do we expect out of this program? And then really, what do we expect out of this driver? What are we really expecting? I mean, to be honest. I mean, we just saw Spire explode during the offseason. Or towards the end of the season in 2023 and offseason. So, I don't know. I don't... I mean, do you have an idea? I don't have an idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I chalk this up to just being a weird situation. What's the old adage? You poop in one hand and you wish in another hand, and whatever one fills up first. You know, I feel like that's kind of the situation we're in right here with Spire. There's a lot of wanting and wishing here, I think, out of that Spire camp. And I mean, look, they're out here throwing just wads of cash at spotters. They've already scalped off Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney's spotters. They went and got Josefar, which I think is the best move you could possibly do. They've put all this money in. They bought KBM. Like, they bring in Gamebridge. They re-signed Corey LaJoie. I mean, they are making some freaking Hail Marys right now. And
yeah, they are.
I think we're just going to have to wait and see where this goes and how this develops, because I don't have any expectations for Spire. They've not proven to have a good lineage of performance. I mean, I don't know. And I think this is just a weird move. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we could just only wait and see how this develops.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Look, it's either going to be the biggest flop in NASCAR history, or it's going to be the coolest story in the past since Alan Kulwicki won a championship.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it could be a 1 in a million here. I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. NASCAR season's right around the corner. Also, Young's Motorsports just announced that Leland Honeyman will be in their Xfinity ride in 2024. So, again, another big move here in the racing world here in NASCAR. I don't know. I really haven't seen much out of Young's Motorsports in the Truck Series. They haven't really proven a whole lot. They did get a win back in 2021 at Talladega. So, I don't know. See what they could do here in the Xfinity Series. Also, Josh Bilicki was announced to be part-time in the number 92 DGM Xfinity ride in 2024. So, another big move there by DGM. Got to replace your Parker, or your whatever you want to call him. I don't know. As he moves on to colleague.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, we don't expect a lot out of that.
No, not a lot out of that at all. There is rumors, though. I don't know. There seems like right now, like Matt Benedetto is becoming the biggest meme right now in the internet, because he's over here, pleading, and I don't even know, leaking.
I feel like
leaking. I don't even know.
That dude is trying to sell his soul right now. I feel like he's searching every highway in Georgia right now on foot. Something. I mean, you could literally feel like, you know, the desperation in his tweets. I mean, you really can. Right? I mean, I'm just like scrolling through Twitter and or X, sorry. And, you know, I'm reading all these posts, and then I don't feel good. Something's going on here, and I scroll up a little bit more, and there's Matt DiBenedetto putting a pen to a paper emoji. What the hell does that mean?
It's like the biggest reach to be relevant. Like, I don't know, dude.
It is a reach. I mean, you make a post saying that, or hinting that you're signing some paperwork, but bro, 2 weeks later, we still don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like nothing's. What are we gonna announce it while we're at the track in Daytona? You know what I mean? Like,
As the car's getting pushed into the starting grid for the qualifying session, he's gonna jump in.
yeah, there's gonna be some embroider machine at the track putting on the patches on his driver's suit. I mean,
I know, man. It's such a weird situation.
it's like it's such a meme.
It is, man. It's like when one of those like old rock stars like has been out of the spotlight for a while, and then they go and say some outlandish thing on like CNN and get popular for
or it's like
quick minute.
Axl Rose going back on tour. It's like, dude, hang it up.
Just hang it up.
It's like a Jimmy Johnson 2.0 there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
terrible. It's terrible.
Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see where that goes here in the future. But a little bit of nostalgia this week though, because Ray Evernham and Rob Kaufman had announced that they acquired the IROC brand from NASCAR. So there was a hint that they might potentially run a race this season with the old school IROC cars. I read that and I was like, I feel like the sun is falling. This is amazing. I mean, where do you think they're gonna run? I mean, there's not really any spots on the schedule that are gonna line up for something like that.
What's the point in SRX then?
Well, see, that's my thought too. Is what's
I feel like that's conflicting.
But I feel like if we run IROC and SRX, we make SRX kind of feature the short tracks of America and be a short track series, and then make IROC go to the big tracks. Like, let's go run 1.5 tracks. Let's go to Chicagoland. Let's go to Kansas. Let's go to Homestead. Let's go run them at those types of tracks.
Did you say that they're going to be like pulling out those old cars?
That's what it sounds like.
So they're going to be using like some mid 1990s Grand Prix.
Yeah, like, dude.
What?
Well, yeah, because was it Ray Evernham over the last few years has been acquiring all of the old IROC stuff and all the old IROC cars and like maintaining them and stuff. So
a car that's less safe than the one that Dale Earnhardt died in.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see how that works out.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say no to some more racing, but
I'm not either.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Always have at it.
I mean, next to Sim Racing, which is Steven Downton, he said, "I doubt we will see an actual IROC race. It's more of a showcase with the old cars."
What's the point then?
Yeah, I don't understand what the point is then.
I mean,
just gonna run like a 20
let's just do it.
Exhibition?
You know what? It's got to be better than Atlanta. It's got to be as entertaining as MX-5s at Martinsville.
Yes,
it's got to be.
Gotta be. Oh man. Alrighty, and then also Spencer Boyd was announced to be in the number 76 Freedom Racing truck, a new entry in the truck series. So, yeah, no expectations there, but I'm excited to see more new blood in NASCAR. Right?
Yeah.
Get some more,
that's
more guys
good
in the
stuff.
sport. Especially
and you know all that. Yeah, and all that equipment coming out of GMS. It's got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's got to go somewhere. Spencer Boyd, though, I don't know. I don't know. He's a pretty forgettable driver in the truck series. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they could build together and grow into a super team. I mean, if you're going to get started in NASCAR, why not the truck series? I mean,
we just need an adequate replacement for Carson Hocevar.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, dude. I think Carson Hocevar is just...
Well, we said that after Ross Chastain.
I mean, that's true. That is true. I mean, we might have one. Where's Sean Hingarani when you need him?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, man. Next, Sim Racing, he says, Ray is bored, lol. Does crazy things when he is bored. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't blame him, though. The life he's lived and the career he's lived, man, he's like a rock star, you know? Just riding the tour until it ends, man. Doesn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alrighty, and then also last night which is we're going to talk a lot about this here in a little bit, is the Chili Bowl. Last night, Logan CV won the Race of Champions, and he actually did a phenomenal job doing it. Got by Chase Briscoe with about 17 to go and checked out on them boys. I don't know, maybe a little precursor to my thoughts here on who wins this thing. And then also, the internet kind of went ablaze here about 3-4 hours ago when Kyle Larson announced that he'll be running in the Chili Bowl. He'll be on the Thursday lineup for qualifying races. So I don't know. I'm excited for that. I don't think he could stay away. I think that he just couldn't do it. He's over there running the Wild West Shootout, and he's over there thinking the whole time, I gotta go to the Chili Bowl, man. Like, I gotta at least try. Can't keep him away. And then also this week, iRacing and IndyCar came to a licensing agreement. We'll talk about that more here in a little bit as well. But
big news. Big
super
news.
Freaking excited about it. Yes.
Yep.
Big news.
Yep.
It's about time we get IndyCar back in the full tier in iRacing. I'm excited for it. And then also in the likes of IndyCar, Santino Ferrucci at AG Foot Racing in 2024. And your thoughts on him being the guy to win the Indy 500, right?
Look, my bold prediction. My bold prediction.
Here it is. It's the stars are aligning for you, Tom. We got Ferrucci in the car.
Look, it doesn't matter who else is in that, spare parts second car, but we'll take that. Okay, we'll take it.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh man. And then also, I saw this today as well. Roman Dumas is going to join Proton for the Rolex 24. And I don't know if you saw that picture of the new branded Proton Porsche GTP car. Holy God, that thing looks sexy. Oh my goodness. I saw that earlier and I was like, damn, that is one heck of a livery. I was blown away. Woo! It's like all black and like carbon fiber.
Like the players.
Yeah, dude, it's fire, dude. I'm so
That
excited.
is fire.
I think that's gonna be my new sentimental favorite in IMSA this year, just because they're a customer purchase team. Like, I'm excited. They're an underdog. They're dark horse. Their
that
car
is
looks
sexy,
awesome. Dude. I didn't think the 963 could look better than what it does in that picture right there. It looks freaking
dang. Yeah. I dig it. Yeah, that is dope.
So if you guys get a chance, go and take a look at that car. It looks just fire. I always loved like the look of like a black or like an orange or like a purple or like if you do pink right type race car, and that just screams mean and speed, man. I love it. Yeah, and then we already kind of talked about Matt DiBenedetto with the calling thing. And then also U.S. Air Force to sponsor Bubba Wallace in 2024. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, that's good for I don't even know what team. Was it 2311? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, bad news for Legacy Motor Club, but good news for 2311, I guess. Jumping ship over there. Yeah. See how that goes. I mean, dang, they're making some moves, man. I feel like sponsors are just lining up at the door at 2311. I mean, dang.
Michael Jordan, baby.
It's Michael Jordan effect, man. Bring in the GOAT, and then everything just falls in line for you, I guess. Damn. Good. And then also, what about Legacy Motor Club? What did you want to talk about here?
So, Legacy Motor Club also has a sponsorship with the U.S. Air Force in 2024.
Oh, they didn't lose it. They still have it.
No.
Oh.
No, they still have it because the contract goes through 2024. So it's weird, right? Because, we've always seen Bass Pro on multiple cars. Austin Dillon, Truex in the same race, right? And now we're going to be seeing U.S. Air Force. But is it same race? I don't know. And I find that really weird too, because I thought that the U.S. Air Force, it used to be a big sponsor, right? Like back in the COT car days. I thought they pulled sponsorships from cars, completely. Like no more sports sponsorships. We saw it. We've seen it in the past couple of years with Petty, but still, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird, especially with current events in the world. I don't know why. I'm confused.
I still
don't-
miss I still like that Space Force scheme that Eric Jones ran. Was it last year or the year before? That was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they should do. Run one Air Force and one Space Force.
Space Force.
Same race.
They need to do more with it, right? They need to give like the pit crew teams like alien finger gloves and stuff. You know, space helmets.
Yeah,
full
dude.
mask in
Astronaut
front of it.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well play
Yeah.
the theme, dude. You might as well just
Do
roll
it.
with it, you know. And then also, you want to talk more about colleague? I'll let you go
All right,
first,
so-
and then I'll go with my take on it.
Yeah, so like continuing this weird colleague 2024 transition that we're having, right? I saw this straight off the colleague page on Facebook, and they have hired Travis Mack to serve a dual role as tech director of the Cup Series teams and crew chief for the number 16 Cup car.
Weird.
What? Or
Play the Titanic music. Like, what is going on over there, colleague, man? This is the weirdest
what are they
thing.
doing? What are they doing?
I'm lost. Like, I feel like they're tanking on purpose. Like, I was explaining this to you on the text. I was like, in sports, like, you'll see a team tank, right? So they can get the first overall draft pick. What's the benefit of tanking in NASCAR? What are you gaining?
I think they probably bit off more than they could chew. Right? So now they're just like damage control mode. Oh crap, we paid this guy too much. Now we got to split this role and pay him this much. You know, like I don't who does that?
I don't know, man. I'm lost.
Now I'm starting to say that colleague is more of a meme than De Benedetto. I mean, good lord. Now they make some pretty funny memes. I'm not going to lie, but nonetheless, they should probably continue that, not with their race team.
Yeah, it's,
They need
it's
to
crazy.
I don't know about you, but that's just I don't know what to think about that. What do you even
know.
What do you even say?
Yeah, I don't know. My take on it, dude, is like I feel like they're tanking. Like, did they like have they just given up? Or is there like more money to suck at NASCAR than there is to be good at it anymore? Like I don't.
Oh
get it.
man, like I don't know.
I think
Hey,
you
look,
would have to be out of your mind to go to work at colleague unless they're paying you like a freaking fortune. I don't understand. I wouldn't go there. I mean, that's like beating a. I'm not gonna say it.
I just look. This is just a meme.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't even know.
It's falling apart before the season even starts.
Yeah. And it's going to get even worse once the season starts because they have Daniel Hemrick driving for him. So where do we go from here? There's no going up. I mean,
Who's the other guy? Daniel Hemrick and
they have no second driver. They've got a rotating revolving door of AJ Allmendinger, and then they got potentially De Benedetto. I mean, who else are they going to find? Jimmy Johnson? I mean, Cooter Daly? Who else is going to be in that car?
Old
Cooter would be
can do it.
good. I mean, if they hired Cooter, then we would know they're selling on purpose at this point. Like,
Hey,
you would know this shit's on purpose. Oh man! All right, Racing Lights Production. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming out. How's it going, Thomas and Jay and Thomas? Yeah, doing fantastic, man. Hope you're enjoying this podcast so far. Plays my heart
Living the
will
dream.
go on poorly on recorder. Yeah. That needs to be our next short, dude. That's great. I'm gonna have to use that one. Oh man. Alrighty, I think it's time we get into Chili Bowl. Actually, no, wait, one more thing I want to talk about before we do that. With the entry list of Daytona, it doesn't even look like we're gonna hit 40 cars this year. Can somebody please tell me what the point of the duels is anymore? I mean, the reason they had the duels is back in the day when you had like 60 guys show up to Daytona, you can cut the field down for 43 to run the race. We can't even hit the dang maximum required like field count anyway. Like, or what are we doing? Why is this a thing anymore? Why are we still running the duels? There's no point. Let's just qualify and then run the dang race. I mean, I'm not going to complain that we have more racing. Like I'll still watch it, you know, but because it's racing. But it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the objective? What are we gaining here? Nothing. It's just a glorified practice race at this point. It's not even a qualifying race.
Traditions. It's a feature now in the Cup Series.
Yeah. Tradition. Yeah.
Something like that.
I think it's just they have to keep it in there to make them feel good about still being able to call it Speed Weeks.
Yep.
Oh man. Steven said because we gotta have stuff on TV. I mean, you're right. I'm still gonna watch. I mean, it's like watching a car crash. You're still gonna watch. It might be horrific. You're still gonna watch. Yeah. Alrighty. I think it's time to get right into the Chili Bowl. So, your two people that are locked in as of last night are Tanner Carrick and Shane Golobic. They both won or finished first and second, respectively, in the A feature last night at the first night of the qualifying prelims. So tonight we're gonna get two more locked in. They're probably racing right now, actually. I was watching a little bit of the heat races earlier. But interesting. We got Kyle Larson down on the entry list. We know Logan Seavey won the Race of Champions. He won this race last year. As of late, it's kind of been a trend. If you win this race, you have a pretty good chance of winning it again back-to-back years. We've seen Bell do it in recent years. We've seen Kevin Swindell do it multiple times. Christopher Bell, Rico Abreu, Kyle Larson. So, I don't know. I kind of want to take the low-hanging fruit here, right? I want to take Logan Seavey. I think that he's got to be the favorite, right? Like who else is gonna say that he's not? I mean, he won everything under the sun last season. He already starts off strong. I mean, am I wrong here? Or is Logan Seavey the class out favorite? I really don't know who else to take because everything that I want to take somebody different. I really do, but everything in my brain is just leaning towards Logan Seavey this weekend. I just
you can stop being a chauvinist and choose Jade Avidician.
I actually think she's gonna do pretty well. I do. If she can do well in her prelim.
Yeah, but you didn't choose her. So.
Fair.
And coming in with the save, my choice is Jade Avidician.
Dang it! You sniped that one from me. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna do great. I do. Honestly, I have a good feeling about her as well.
Has she hit the track yet?
Yes.
I mean, I know she hit the track for practice, but what about the races?
Yeah, she ran in the Race of Champions last night. Didn't do too well, but it was a short race. I mean, start deep in traffic. It's kind of hard to make your way through. But I don't know. I just have a good feeling that she's gonna run well. I believe she will make the A feature. There's like, what, 360, 370 people on the entry list this year? One of the all-time highest.
God dang.
And Kyle Larson, when he made his announcement, he said if he doesn't make it in his qualifiers on Thursday, he's not even going to go back for Saturday. He's not going to do that whole alphabet soup. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't either, honestly. Like, if I didn't make it and they put me in, like, the J main, like, I'm not running the J main, dude. You got me messed up, dude. I would just not even
That's
try.
a lot of racing.
Yeah, dude.
That's a lot of racing.
Just for you to win it and then have to start in the back in the, what comes before J-I? The I main or whatever? Or the H main or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm American.
I'm American. But yeah, I wouldn't want to run that dang thing. So I don't know. Can Kyle Larson win this race? I mean, I feel like he's got to be on the list as a favorite, right? He's like, it's Kyle freaking Larson, man. Like,
yeah, I agree. I think it's a favorite no matter what. If you ask me.
Yeah, and then another guy I'm kind of looking at to do well this weekend. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but Shane Golobic, I think he's gonna do fantastic, man. Like, he had the pace last night. Him and Carrick put on a freaking well of a battle there for the win. Unfortunately, wasn't able to sneak it from him at the end there, but he really has a lot of speed. I think that if things play out right and he does good in the pole dash, gets a better starting position, can really keep a hold of the track, and they make the right adjustments throughout the week, I think that he's going to be a competitor this weekend. I would like to see Jake Swanson do well. You know, I like Alex Bowman Racing. Kind of a homer there, so like to see those guys do well this weekend. And then I don't know. I'm with you with the Jade Avedissian. I really am. And then another one to look at, I would say, would maybe be Tanner Thorson. He won this race in 2022, I believe it was. Came up short last year to CV, finished second. You
that was actually my pick.
Okay.
Was Tanner Thorson, and just because of history, that's it. And he has the experience under his belt, and I honestly think that Tanner Thorson is not only going to run well, but I think he's going to impress some people. Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard not to take him because of the history, right? I mean, it seems like
but
repeat
it's so
winners
hard,
seems to
though.
be more of a trend as of late. I mean, the first 20 years of it, there wasn't very many repeat winners, if any. So
yeah, it's difficult though.
It is very difficult.
This is a difficult race to like choose somebody to come out and just, I don't know, dominate, win, whatever.
Well, it takes one bad race, right? I mean, you do bad in your heat race and you miss the corner or hop the cushion, you've dropped back 5 spots, you don't get enough points, you're racing in the C mains, and then you got to work your way all the way to the B and then the A, just a prelim night alone. I mean, one bad mistake on one race, I mean, your whole week's over. I mean, there's no coming back from it. So, yeah.
That's right.
So, I mean, really anybody can win it, but you got to kind of look at trends in history here, and that's kind of where I'm going with the whole Logan CV and, like Tom says, with Tanner Thorson history. I mean, really, the last few years we've seen a lot of repeat winners, so I think that is a very possible chance this year, and you got 2 of them in the field, so we'll see how they do. Also, I just kind of want to shout out Chase Briscoe as well. I really didn't expect him to do as good as he's been doing. I mean, he led half the All-Star Race of Champions last night before he finally got passed by Logan Seavey, but it's just Logan Seavey, man. That was a hard ask. And then he finished 4th in the prelim night. And I think if he had another lap or 2, I think he could have gotten to 2nd place and ended up taking himself right into the A feature. So watch out for him. He's going to have to run through alphabet soup a little bit, I'm sure. So we'll see if he can get through that. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Saturday is the big day, and we cannot wait to find out who gets that golden driller for 2023 at the Expo Center.
24.
Oh, 2024. Yeah, it is. Gosh, it's gonna take a minute to adjust to. Alrighty. And then Steven said, Big Daddy NASCAR needs the network TV money. Yeah, you're probably that's probably the main reason behind the
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy NASCAR. Alrighty. I think that pretty much covers it for the Chili Bowl. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or do you think we pretty much covered that how we wanted to?
Yeah, so over under until we see the first flip, 3 races. 4 races.
4 races
throughout the week.
Oh, we're probably. You mean like how many are we gonna have? Because if you're talking about the first one,
to the first one. No, from here. Oh,
from today?
Right now. Yes.
Okay, from here forward. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably a flip right now on one of the C mains or something going on right now. You probably just jinxed it. Someone's flying through the air at the Expo Center as we speak.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I'll take the under over for now. I mean, I say it's got. I mean, definitely, it's happening right now. I don't think there's any other thing to say. I think it's happening right now.
Right now, that's my answer. Right now.
If you guys are watching it right now while watching this podcast, let us know if it's already. Oh, timestamp it.
Yeah, timestamp it.
Alrighty. I think we should get right into our broadcast preview for this year. I think you should start it off, Tom, since it's kind of the head of your area of expertise here on this channel.
Look, all right. So this year is going to be a freaking action-packed year for some iRacing broadcasts. All right, we're going to be pumping pumping some broadcasts out for you guys. It's going to be great. So look, we'll just start off with Sunday, beginning of the week. We're going to be having the Sunday
On Sunday,
Call it
it's going to
again.
be called the Nexus Sports Car Challenge. And
Sports Car
correct
Challenge.
us if we're
Thank you.
wrong on anything we say here, Steven, because it's good that you're
Yeah.
here. Give us some
Never mind. I had it on this side. No, sorry. Okay, the Nexus Sport Car Challenge. We're going to be doing an IMSA style road course racing, and we're going pretty much all over the world. We're not going to be staying in the Americas. Look, we're going to be going to tracks like Daytona Road Course, Le Mans, Montreal, Road America, Spa, Mugello. Well, some of this might change, so take it with a grain of salt there. But regardless, this schedule is pretty freaking fire. We're gonna be seeing some good racing. We're gonna be seeing a lot of drivers. I think so far we're over 20 for checked in for the season. And the first race, well, basically what we're gonna be doing for the first race is a week before the first race, we're going to be holding a Daytona qualifying effort stream deal where we're going to just come in and we're going to be watching this separate session of qualifying and just putting in our 2 cents there. And then the week after that, we're going to have the race, the big race to start off the season at the Daytona Road Course. So that's going to be really fun. Again, multi-class racing with the GTP, LMP2, and the GTD classes. Lots of cool stuff happening there. Nexus even said that they got 30 checked in between all 3 of those cars. So look, we're gonna have a packed field. We're gonna be witnessing some crazy racing. I mean, listen, when we talk about multi-class racing, we're not talking about like different manufacturers but same class, right? We're talking 3 completely differently, well, not completely. The LMP2 and the GTD are relatively the same, not really, but the concept is there. But with we got sports cars and then we got prototypes on the same track at the same time, racing for their individual class wins. It's going to be insane. You're going to be seeing a lots of returning names too, and you're going to be seeing a lot of heavy hitters spread out, really, creating some great racing between everybody. So look, it's going to be. I'm extremely excited for this Sunday series. I don't know about you, Jay, but like I really do enjoy this IMSA style racing. I'm really excited to be introducing the multi-class racing on YouTube with our channel with Nexus. I honestly think that this series right here is going to rival the next series we're going to talk about. I don't know how you feel, but
Yeah.
I just
want to say, yeah, this series last year we did the GT3s, the Formula Touring, and run at a lot of different tracks. And that was one of the more popular series that we had on this channel. We got a lot of turnout for our live streams. The highlight videos did extremely well on those, and you guys really enjoyed it. And now it's just gonna get amped up even more, baby. We're going multi-class racing, and we're gonna see a bunch of different unique tracks. And I cannot wait to call it. I'm so excited to just experience this and just have just a thrill in the booth calling it with Tom, because I guarantee we're gonna see some crazy Nexus sim racing type stuff. It's gonna be a freaking phenomenal time. I cannot wait.
And you know the best part about it, Jay, is that we're going to be witnessing some crazy battles with the GTPs.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be witnessing some crazy battles with the LMP2s, and we're going to be witnessing some crazy battles with the GTDs. I mean, it's going to be so. I mean, there's going to be so much stuff happening. There's no possible way we can cover everything.
It's gonna be
in that point in time, right? I mean, I feel like we're going to be using our replay feature a lot.
Yeah. You're gonna be shuffling around the cameras a lot, trying to figure out where the action's at. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So actually, and you know what? Just hang tight with us, right? This is gonna be our first shot at a multi-class racing series. So like, just hang with us, okay?
We're diving right into the deep end of the pool,
yeah,
baby.
we're not even practicing for this. We're just going straight in. So
It's the only way we know how to do it at the Dega Boys broadcasting channel, baby.
That's right. That's
love
right.
it.
So, but look, it's going to be a great time. It is a series that I am looking forward to a lot. I'm ready for that. That's going to be
And
really,
you can catch those
really
on
fun.
Sunday nights, and we'll try to keep it updated on the community page of when the races are going to happen, but it will be every Sunday nights, and it'll be scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern time is when the live stream will start, so that's when you can come check us out. Sunday nights, come check out the Dega Boys. It'll be a good pastime.
Yeah. Look, you don't. Well, I mean, you got. No, the Super Bowl would be over. So look, you got nothing else to watch.
There's nothing else
on
going
Sunday
on
Sunday night.
You finished watching your NASCAR. You come watch the class racing, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. And the best part about it is we're not Big Daddy.
Exactly.
So we're not Fox. Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't seen our Fox project, go check it out.
Yeah, go check that out. Tom put a lot of work into that. That's great content right there.
It's great. It really is great. I had a freaking blast getting that all together.
I think we got to do another one.
We do. We got to continue it.
Yeah,
And
we're
gonna have
more
lots of
content.
lots of more content.
this year. All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about our Monday
right.
series.
Monday, as Jay introduced at the beginning of this broadcast, IndyCar has re-signed a contract with iRacing. So what does that mean? Monday series, we are going IndyCar racing, baby. And check this out. We're going road course racing and oval racing. And it's I am so excited for this. We're going to be one of the very first we're going to be one of the very first channels to be broadcasting on iRacing the IR18s. You're not going to find it anywhere else. It's going to be right here on this channel. Look, the first race, we're looking at a date of February 26th. So we've got a lot of people signed up for that too. I mean, we're going to be, man, I mean, we're looking at 19 right now. That's going to be way over 19 by the time February comes around. We're definitely going to be hitting full fields here. We're going to be hitting more than full fields.
And it'll probably grow out throughout the season as well when people
absolutely
find out that it's the premier IndyCar series on iRacing. And
it is.
Want to come join this, you know?
And
wild.
it's open setup. You're not going to find that anywhere else. I mean, iRacing is switching more to fixed setup now. There's no more open setup racing. Where do the open setup guys go? Nexus. That's right. They're going to be watching us on YouTube, and they're going to be like, man, I got to get myself into that.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, look, so we're going to be going to tracks like Sebring, Motegi. We're going to go to Long Beach, Indianapolis. We're shooting for some Mugello. Obviously subject to change. Zandvoort, Spa. Silverstone. Yikes. Just kidding. I mean, we're going all over the world with this. Red Bull Ring, Portimao, Brazil, Homestead. You know, this schedule is just freaking fire, man. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited for this IndyCar League, man. This is like dream come true. Look, we're doing multi-class racing on Sunday. The next day, IndyCar racing. The day after that, podcast. The day after that, I mean, we'll talk about that. But still, well, look, it's
you're going to be seeing a lot of us in 2024.
2024 is going to be
the year of the Dega
insane. It is.
You're going to be getting.
It is.
Getting a lot of action out of us this year for sure.
You know what? I've been neglecting the comment section here.
Yeah,
real quick.
Looking at that too. Why don't you read those?
So Matt Yost. I'm gonna die a lot. But he's going to give us some great content.
Always does.
Absolutely. Going to be a blast. Let's see. Nexus says it's going to be close to 28 since guys just can't click the react button. The road racing is going to be nuts. At minimum of 2-stop races. That is what I'm talking about. So not only are we having open setups, right? Pit strategies.
Mm-hmm.
All about it, baby. Yeah. 3 night races on road courses. Oh.
We're gonna have some great content to provide here. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I need I say more? I mean, where else are you gonna find this?
Yeah, where else?
Nowhere else. Nowhere else. All right. That's really the big news here is the IndyCars, right? I mean, this is huge news dropping today with IndyCar and iRacing. I feel like the relationship is trying to mend there, or trying to rebuild there with those two entities, and we're going in the right direction. So I feel like the more we can broadcast as another entity on YouTube and get out that word of IndyCar and iRacing, not only, are we going to be, the pioneers for the second time around in the contract there, but we're gonna be one of those to help that relationship with IndyCar and iRacing, and proud of it.
Oh, I'm
proud of
super
it. Proud.
excited for that.
Proud to be in this spot, able to do this, and it's gonna be great, man. I am so excited. IndyCar is some of the best racing in the world, IRL and in Indy iRacing. Sorry, so it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. So with that being said, Tuesdays are our podcast date. I'm almost more excited for podcast in 2024 than race broadcasts, just because, man, we got some fire ideas coming out.
Man. I don't even want to spoil some of these ideas because I just want you guys to experience them with us. It's going to be a roller coaster for sure on this podcast this year. Racing's just about to get kicked right off again. We're going to have a lot to talk about, a lot of great topics, and I can't wait to just dissect this season And that was the goal of this podcast, right? Is me and Tom wanted to have a podcast where we look at racing at a different lens than most people, or we're not like the broad brush of the mainstream media. We have a different perspective when we watch these races and have different thoughts and opinions of different things. And we go against the grain in a lot of people's opinions, not intentionally, but that's just our thoughts and opinions. We can't wait to bring you more outlandish, crazy things from our perspective. There's going to be a lot of them this year.
and even what we've been talking about in the off season of the silly season that's been happening, not only in IndyCar, F1, NASCAR. I mean, 2024 is really shaping up to be the year for motorsports fans.
It's the goal. We're in the golden era of motor racing right now. Like right now, where everything's going, the drivers that we have worldwide right now, the tracks are just amazing. I mean, the schedules are amazing. I mean, everything. We are entering the golden age of motorsports, and I'm super excited to be right here on the forefront of it, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. It's just going to be. There's so many things to be excited for 2024.
No, dude.
Look, I even missed IMSA and WEC, dude. That's going to be some of the greatest things there as well. Like, there's just so much going on. You can't even freaking remember everything that's happening.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, so that's Tuesdays, right? Oh, actually, I want to say one more thing. Our collab in April.
Yes.
With the King of Camo,
Dega
Conservative
Games.
Guns and Armor, the Dega Games. Look, we're time. Okay, look. From May to December, time flies. January, February, March, and 2 weeks in April is the slowest time of my life.
Oh my goodness.
Why? Why? It can't just be because of Talladega. It really can't. There's gotta be something else. No, it's not. It's Talladega. It's Talladega. But this year, we're going to be sharing it, and we're going to be doing some games, all right? We're going to be hitting up a go-kart track. We're going to be hitting up the shooting range. We're going to be doing heads-up racing. We're going to be doing team racing, cameraman racing. We're going to be doing shooting competitions, stress competitions at the shooting range, pistol pits, shotguns, skeet. Everything counts as a point, right? Then we go to Talladega, and we have mini games there that we got to do. Point is every game that we do, you accumulate points. At the end of the whole week, we're going to see who is the top dog when it comes to Dega games. Now look.
Game champion. And it's not even just that, but the inaugural Dega Boys champion. That is going to hold a lot of weight.
So, with that being said, the most exciting thing that we have all agreed on in the past week is, first place gets a winner's trophy. Okay? Now, check this out. I'm going to open it up. I'm not going to keep it in the box. So everybody get a full view of this. Okay. Second place gets a You Tried trophy. This is how big it is.
The Jimmy Johnson special.
The Jimmy Johnson special. All right. Third place, whoever loses has to wear the winner's merch in their next video. That's the deal. So team, look, so we want to get in their heads, right? That's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Team Dega Boys all over the King of Camo YouTube page and Conservative Guns and Armor YouTube page. All over it.
All over.
Hashtag Team Dega Boys.
Everybody know to do it. Let's get this going.
All caps. All caps. Make it
all
big.
Caps.
Even super chat them if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Just get the word out. So that's I'm really excited for that too. That's gonna be fun. All right, Wednesday, we're going back 2024 to the Nexus Motor City Cup Gen 6 Open Setup Racing. Every Wednesday, let's just go and look at the schedule real quick here because I took it away there. All right, so let's see. February 21st, going to be starting out at Daytona. All right, we're going to take a typical path here through our through this schedule. So Daytona, Atlanta, Phoenix Auto Club, Vegas, Martinsville, Talladega, Richmond, Kansas, Darlington, Charlotte, and we're going to Montreal. Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. All right. Michigan, Dover, going back to Daytona, Texas, Nashville, Iowa. That's one to look forward to. 24th of July. We're going to be seeing the best in the business go around that place. Let's see. Pocono, Chicago Street, Chicagoland, Indy Oval. And then we're going to have an all-star race. That's going to be pretty fun.
I'm very excited about that. When I read that, I was super excited. I'm curious to see what kind of format and everything we do for that. But I'm really excited to bring an all-star event to this Motor City Cup.
You know what? What we should do. We should propose a qualifying format like what was it, 2013?
Yeah.
When they'd haul the mail down pit lane, get 4 tires, and go back out. No speed limit. No speed limit.
I love
Hey, check this out. Well, actually, Matt Yost, I need to get to Dega for all of this. Guess I better start walking. Hey,
yeah, you need to be there, man.
Humankind has created this amazing thing called airplanes.
Yeah.
You can fly.
They're air taxis, I think is what.
Air taxis, that's right. Yeah. Get you some American flag Crocs. Come on down to Talladega. Get your rip sleeve Confederate flag T-shirt. You'll fit right in.
Although hitchhiking does seem like a pretty sound strategy. If you end up doing that, you better broadcast it, or not broadcast it, but vlog it the whole time, because I would definitely see how that goes. That would be an intriguing adventure. Adventures with Matt.
Adventures with Matt. That's a good one. Yeah. And Montreal this year will celebrate our first ever broadcast. We got to do something special.
We do have to do something special. That crazy. Yeah, that was our first
Dang.
podcast.
That is wild. That is wild.
Yeah.
Wow, I never even thought of that.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's been a whole
gotta
year.
Take me a minute to process that.
Dang. We're still in it, baby.
We're still in here. Canceling us yet.
All right, so All-Star. We'll go Michigan. Oh, we'll go into playoffs. First round of
That's new.
playoffs.
We haven't had a
Yep.
playoff
That's
format yet in the Motor City Cup, so that'll be
that's
fun.
yeah. 6 races, or it's 8 races, with 1 off week in there. Michigan, Richmond, Watkins Glen, Bristol, Talladega, Atlanta, Phoenix, Homestead. Yes, Homestead. I'm excited for that. That's a quality track to end it on.
Yes,
I think.
100% agree. I'm excited for the schedule. We've seen great races at all those tracks in the past.
Yeah.
Best guy racers in the business. These guys in the Motor City Cup are just so fun to watch. We've had some of the best times in the booth, some of the best racing in the Motor City Cup. I'm so excited to bring it back again next year. And in the Gen 6 cars, which have been kind of an outlier, and we're kind of leading that charge and keeping those cars alive on this on the iRacing platform. So super excited.
And you could go watch some of our previous broadcasts on the Fox Project
Yes.
too, and go see our alter ego, maybe.
Yes.
Is that what you call it?
Alter Omega.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Racing Light Productions. I'm all for the All-Star pit stop qualifying procedures. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's get a vote in and let's
do it.
Get this going. I like that.
All right. Matt Yost is a pilot, apparently. You learn something new every day.
I didn't expect that to be coming to the chat.
You don't want a day in my life. I'm
Well, I
sure
mean,
it'd
if
be
you're a
pretty
pilot,
interesting.
I want a day in your life. That sounds awesome.
You got an airplane too? Yep. Montreal was our first broadcast with you guys. That's our first broadcast ever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ever. All time.
You guys actually, you know what? You go back and watch it. It's pretty amazing how we've progressed there.
Oh, dude, it's
Really
crazy. 9 days. Like me and Tom, we wanted to do this. This was our goal to do it. So we weren't prepared that day. And Steven's like, "Hey, you want to broadcast this race?" And we just jumped in there, just raw and
Hell
just
yeah.
green as can be. And we just let it rip. And yeah, it was fun. Good time.
That was a good time.
We should. Mentioning that though, I know we talked about off stream, Tom, but we need to do a watch party where we rewatch one of our races that we've called before, and I think that would be a good one to do a watch party with.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we let it be like community voted.
Yeah, exactly. You guys vote on a race that we've done, and we could do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Alex Lights in the chat. Yost, if you drive down to Dega, you should pick me up. Matt says deal. Hey,
we're working out some plans here.
we're making plans
I love
while we're on our podcast. That's great.
Yeah,
Look,
this is awesome.
Jay and I, we make those connections. We make
We're
them.
doing, man. We like to connect everybody.
Alex says, "What is the Fox Project? Are you living under a rock?" I'm just kidding. Okay, look, it's almost the best video that we have, probably, and it's so
Maybe.
underrated. So underrated.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a
that-
great
we-
video.
It takes up a little bit of time. So if you want to watch the shorts will do it.
Yeah,
but,
the shorts are good. There'll be more coming out as well. I gotta work on
Yeah.
some of those. Those are pretty fun.
So, yeah, lots of fun stuff there. So definitely go check that out. It's fun. Matt says you guys better stock up on Ricola so your voices hold up across all 3 series.
I'm always prepared, my guy. I've always got my cough drops right here and ready to go. We're good.
Look, I think over the year that we've already been doing this, Jay, I've just my voice box has
What do they say? You get like smoker's lung or smoker's cough? I've got broadcaster voice box.
That was a good save there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Yeah. A Ricola or Hall's sponsorship? Yeah, I'm down. Matt says no plane yet. I'll be happy to charter with the NSRG6 when the series goes off. Sweet. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine rewatching one of my first broadcasts, whether it be iRacing or Rocket League. Why?
I get what he's saying, because I mean how much you've grown from the beginning, but I don't know. I think it's kind of good to humble yourself a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah. Ground yourself.
Make light of how good or bad we did in that
But-
broadcast.
But look, it's good to look back on it and laugh,
Exactly.
right?
You got to
'Cause
start somewhere.
as long as you've improved, who cares? Right?
Exactly.
That's what I think.
It's all about
But-
getting reps and getting better and having fun
Yeah.
doing it. You know.
You're having fun. That's right. That's right. And I'm having fun. This is fun. We're having fun. All right.
Wait, what are we having?
All right. So look, that Wednesday series, fire. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be lots of fun. So, make sure you guys tune in for that. Again, the first race of the year is the 21st of February. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Now, to present
Yes.
some new leagues that the Dega Boys will be venturing into. We are not ever leaving Nexus, by the way. Just
Yes.
getting a little bit more out there. Trying to grow our channel. Everybody, you know what, Jay? Why don't we take a little bit of an ADD break and talk a little bit about our subscriber count? I'll let you take it away.
Yes, I just want to mention we are getting so close. It's so crazy how fast we've grown and how far we've come. We are so close to that 1,000 subscriber milestone, which would help us get monetized on YouTube and really help us continue to make great content. So if you guys know anybody that's not subscribed to our channel or just want to share it with any of your friends or family or whoever it may be, let them know that we're getting so close to that 1,000 subs. Help us reach that before we get back into the broadcasting season. That would be amazing. We're trying to reach it by the 1-year mark anniversary of our channel, and we are about 8 weeks away from that point. So we would really, really love to reach that goal. And I think we could do it. We've done a really fast amount of time, or really fast and short amount of time. So help us reach that 1,000 subscribers. That would be a huge landmark for us. I honestly never thought we'd ever get to this point when we started.
Yeah, right?
I wanted to, and I was like, I thought we could, but I didn't. Yeah, you never know it's gonna happen or not. So the fact that we're this close and we've actually done it, it's like, wow.
I was thinking like years, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah,
years.
it's like maybe we'll hit 1,000 by the time I'm like 42 or something. I don't know.
By the time the white hair show.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah,
all
let's
right,
get
so
into it. Yeah.
let's do it. Look, so Thursday night, Xfinity cars, back markers Xfinity series. We're gonna be going and broadcasting the Back Markers Racing League with the Xfinity cars. We are going to be doing some great races on this schedule. We're looking at a Daytona opener, January 18th. We'll be doing 80 laps there. Races start at 8 Eastern Time. It is a free entry league, so make sure you guys go check them out if you're interested. And that's open to everybody. No caps on iRating or safety rating. Just go ahead and get the information. We'll get that information to you if you'd like it. And yeah, come join us for that. That's going to be a phenomenal series as well. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be venturing out. We're going to be watching some different drivers there. And you know, some different tracks. Like real quick here, you know, we're going to Legacy Phoenix, Willow Springs Raceway.
That one I'm really excited for. Willow Springs. That's going to be interesting.
Is that a project? Like, are we trying to test something here with that? Because
I
that
think that's
is
a
like
great
left
idea.
field.
I think it's
great.
I'm ready to try this.
Me too. I'm ready for that. Look, we're going to be going to places like North Wilkesboro. We're going to hit up that Watkins Glen. And then the season finale, we're going to go to Nashville. That's going to be very interesting to see for a finale there. I think that's going to be very interesting.
Alex Slight, those are actually Xfinity cars. We're doing the Xfinity series broadcast. He asked if it was Willow Springs and Cup cars. No, Xfinity cars. So something a little new. We haven't covered Xfinity cars yet. So we're pretty much touching on everything here, right? Covering all the
Yeah,
series,
pretty
all the
much.
different types of cars. So and you guys will get to meet new drivers. I mean, that's always fun. That's always interesting. See some different talent.
It is.
And I'm excited that we got this opportunity. And yeah, I mean, just some great things coming in 2024. There's a lot to happen here on this channel.
Yeah, and also look, Matt Yost, and your comment there. Look, we made a shirt that says exactly that. If you guys want that shirt, go to our store and check it out.
Yes, yes.
'Cause it's a great shirt, okay?
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Let's see. Alex, love getting to see you guys get more opportunities. Well deserved. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
appreciate that.
We're excited for it.
Yeah, very excited. So, Thursday nights, Xfinity Cars with this new Backmarkers Racing League. It's going to be really fun. Make sure you guys come hang out with us. First race, you probably a little bit of maybe a little bit of mistakes with pronouncing some drivers' names. Just come on in and laugh with us.
Yeah,
Because it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great. It's always great.
All right. So, all right. Now, Saturday, the PSC RL Lightyear Truck Series. And, Jay, do you have the promo video?
I did not get it prepared for this podcast. I completely
No
But
problem.
It is on our channel, so
Exactly.
go check that out.
Yep.
Donovan, our production manager, and Tom here. These two guys, they put a lot of work into that promo video, and I'm ecstatic with the way it turned out. I'm impressed. They did a fantastic job. Yeah, they're just a great video. Just go check it out. It will really get you introduced to some of the drivers, a little bit of the track, paint schemes, kind of get familiar with it before we get into that series.
Yep, exactly. The names and paint schemes. Big deal.
That is.
We got lots of.
You gotta find who you want to cheer for.
Yeah, that's right. We got lots of people in that league too. We're going to be seeing a pretty decently sized field. I think they've got 25 plus paid drivers, so that's going to be pretty cool to watch. They're going to be doing some truck series racing. It's going to be extremely fun. Another series where we're going to go and try to learn some drivers' names and probably fail in the process.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's always
look.
fun.
We how long did we call Javon?
Yeah. Ugh.
or Collier. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun. We got some actually great races here. I'll just pull out some here real quick. We're gonna start out the series this weekend, January 13th at Talladega. First race of the year, Talladega. Yep. Then, we're going to be going to races like the Chicago Street Course with the Truck Series. We're going to go to Rockingham. We're going to go to Kern County. And then we're going to go to Old Atlanta, which is mint. And then
choice.
And then we're going to go to Kern County Dirt with the trucks.
We're going to go dirt racing.
I have never called a dirt race. Well, what the?
You're gonna be
here. Slide
job. Slide job. I can't wait. Oh man.
And then we're gonna be doing some Daytona duels. That's gonna be a pretty interesting format. I'll save that. Closer to then with the format and everything, because I just want to make sure we get it right. Everybody does it a little bit different. But this is where it gets cool again. We're going to go 3 races in round 1 for the playoffs. Indianapolis, Red Bull Ring, Bristol. What a schedule.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so ready for it.
And then for the Elite 8, we're going to go to Michigan, Martinsville, 2 rounds. And then for the Sweet 6, Richmond, Talladega, that's going to be wild. 2 of the best, well, yeah, probably 2 of the best tracks you can use for a cutoff race in one round right there, or in 2 rounds right there. So that's going to be extremely exciting. And then we're going to cap off the season June 8th at Homestead. So that's going to be really fun. That's going to be another series again where we're gonna show up, do our best there. Shout out to Stephen Downton for helping me with the overlays there. Really appreciate it. The overlays are absolutely fire. So make sure you guys come check that out as well. It's gonna be lots of fun. It's gonna be a lot of Jay and I in the booth. We're gonna be seeing a lot of Jared as a pit road reporter, and we're gonna be seeing a lot of Donovan as well. That's going to be lots of fun, too. So we're going to be having a full crew, and it's just going to be absolutely... It's going to be some of the best production broadcasts you guys will ever see. Hands down.
I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great broadcast, great production.
Yeah.
I'm excited to bring more people into the fold, into the pit road reporting. It's going to be
It's going to be lots of fun. And also, Jared's going to be able to do a lot more pit reporting this year, too, for not only those 2 leagues, but for Nexus as well. We're going to be seeing a lot of Jared. A lot of Jared in the pit road as well for Nexus. So it's just going to be awesome. Let's see here. Alex, if you ever need someone to fill in, you know how to reach me. Bet. That'll be fun. We got your name. I got your number.
I can find you.
So, that's it. That's what we're doing this year.
And we'll get more information as it gets closer, but we are really hoping to do the Nexus 499 again.
Oh yeah, the Nexus 499. I forgot about that.
I know we'll have to get with Steven to get some more of those details, and we'll let you know as we get closer, but we're definitely here to go again and run it back. I think, 3rd time's a charm? I think that was the name we're going to go with this year. Steven will have to let us know. Excited for that as well. Hopefully, preferably, maybe the same weekend we ran it last year. Yeah. Good little thing.
Yeah. I'm really excited for that. Really excited. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, there's our broadcasting schedule for 2024. And also, one more thing with the PSCLR, Tom. What time does those ones start? Because all the other ones start at 8 Eastern time. What time does those on Saturday start? Truck League.
Race time is 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
So that's the only outlier there. So it's a little later on Saturday nights. Allow you to be a few brewskis deep before we get in there to watch us. So.
Well, who knows? We might be a little brewski deeper in there.
Alrighty. I want to end this. I want to end this whole podcast off tonight doing a little bit of a history of me and Tom's journey in motorsports, or what got us into racing, or as it be. I guess I'll start here, Tom, and then I'll kind of let you end it off. I think that'll work out. So I think some of my earliest memories as a kid involved racing. I think that's pretty much been my entire life. I've always been a huge racing fan. NASCAR first, and then as I got older, started branching out to other racings, classes and types of racing. And older I get, the more I appreciate different types of racing more and more. And when I was a kid, wanted to be a race car driver, as any young kid want to be, or at least a young cool kid want to be a race car driver, right? So I did that for a little while when I was younger. Wasn't very successful at it. Wasn't that great of a race car driver, and so I got out of doing that and went to school in North Carolina. Packed up from Idaho, moved all the way down to North Carolina. And that's where I actually met Tom. First day at the UTI or Universal Technical Institute.
Let's just call it NTI, okay?
Okay, NTI. All right. Yeah. And first class we had, everybody was doing their introductions of where they're from, and everybody there was from the South, like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Tom was the only other one that wasn't from the South. And he said he was from Oregon, so I went and talked to him, and we basically just became best friends ever since that time.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, dude, you're from Idaho?
Yeah, it was crazy. So it was like and we found out that we actually grew up like 6 hours apart. But so it was like this whole thing and it was relatable because we're both from like the same area. Like it's just something that we didn't like. I didn't expect to meet anybody from the West Coast when I went there,
dude.
And we were like outliers for sure. Everybody was. It was weird. The South. So yeah, and then we took a lot of classes together. And yeah, I mean, and then post graduation, I moved back home and just kind of not racing anymore, not really doing a whole lot. Worked for my dad's company for a while, and then here we are. I did a little bit of racing last summer. Just kind of scratched the itch a little bit. It was pretty successful actually. It was my first ever time driving on dirt, and won quite a few races. Tom was actually the crew chief for my first win there out on the dirt track. Yeah, we just stuck it to those old dudes in their set of philosophies.
And their freaking money.
Yeah, and their money. Yeah, our car was definitely disadvantaged in many ways, and we found a way to win.
All I gotta say is, look, they had coilovers on all four corners. All right, Jay had leaf springs on the rear, no adjustment for right height or anything. All right, and on the front end, his coilovers were already maxed out low, and we weren't even bouncing off the track.
Yeah,
so,
it was a masterpiece for sure. And just
I'll tell you one thing, that motherfucker was fast.
It was really fast. Made me look good because I was like that car had more ability than I did. So it was fun. We ended up winning that race, and then we won a few more as the season progressed, and then I retired again. Came into second retirement from racing shortly after. And I don't know if I'll ever get back to it. There's some parts of me that want to, and then there's a lot of parts of me that don't. But we'll see. Future's still open. And then, here we were. I mean, it was like a few months ago. It was like last February time, and me and Tom were just sitting there talking. I was like, I don't even know what I want to do with the next chapter of my life. So I contemplated maybe like go to broadcasting school or whatever, or something to do with promotion or social media, or something to do with being like a broadcaster or some type of something in that factor. And yeah, we started this podcast, and then Steven came and give us our big first opportunity, our first shot, got our foot in the door, and forever thankful for his opportunity that he gave us, and taking a chance on a couple idiots over here behind a mic. And really just kind of set that in my mind that for sure this is what I want to do. I really would want to pursue a career in broadcasting, and here we are, and we're going to continue to do that. And hopefully someday we're calling those big time races on the old television there. And
look, everybody thought that somebody from iRacing couldn't get to the cup level. When Byron proved that wrong, everybody thought that a broadcaster from iRacing won't be able to make it to the top league. Prove you wrong.
Yep. We're coming.
Prove you wrong. That's right. All right. I guess it's my turn. Growing up, I was exposed to a lot of racing out in Oregon, especially on the coast there. There's a lot of sand dunes and lots of riding happening there. Lots of dirt bike races, in Washougal, outdoor motocross, and, stuff like that. And, got exposed to that at a very young age and was extremely interested, to the point where, I just thought it'd be really cool to just take off all the plastics on my dad's four-wheeler and lose all the bolts. Because I just thought it was cool to take stuff apart, and look at the insides and whatever. I am no Jeffrey Dahmer. I only do that with vehicles. All right. But yeah. So that really piqued my interest there, and can really fondly remember just sitting on the couch, opening up sitting on the couch with my dad, and the NASCAR race was on, and I can specifically remember Jimmy Johnson winning the race, and I just thought, holy cow, that's cool. Like, you saw the team rush out of the pit box, and I was like, man, what is this? I had no idea. I mean, I watched it a lot as a kid, but I think it was just that moment right there where it was like, man, this is really cool. And, I kind of just started following it from there. Got that presence in social media, and NASCAR started to get into social media, and that's how I followed it. And it eventually led me to IMSA and road course racing, which was really my what I really, really, really got into. I really enjoyed NASCAR. I extremely enjoyed IMSA. Started following F1 probably around 2010, 2011. That golden year in 2013. I mean, every race weekend was just. I'm like, I don't. My mind's blown. I don't even know how to follow. If anybody remembers that 2013 F1 season, insane. 20.
I actually bought the F1 game that year. That was like the first year I really even watched Formula One. So
yeah, yeah, same here actually.
Yeah.
So it really piqued my interest getting into racing, and I know probably around 8th grade I was like, you know what, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. And freshman year in high school, sophomore year in high school, junior year in high school, I was just trying to find something to do to further that, get to the next level. I found that at NTI in Mooresville, North Carolina, probably my junior year. I think I found it. Got some plans, found some great people to help me out. A huge shout out to the Primo family. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. But they took me in. They allowed me to stay at their place, go to school in Mooresville. Got this really cool gig at the Bolin Motorsports number 66 truck. That's when Jordan Anderson was the driver. Basically just walked in one day and I was like, hey, can I work here? And they laughed at me. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I want to work here. And he's like, well, the crew chief, Paul Clapperud, he said, yeah, go wipe down that truck that this driver blew up the rear end at Daytona like an idiot. And I was like, deal, So, yeah, so I spent a lot of time there. They taught me a lot about racing. A lot of lessons learned there. Lots of long nights there, hanging out with those guys. I appreciate those guys a lot as well. Matt Salmon, Brian, I forget his last name. And then, yeah, so that was really not really a gig. I mean, I volunteered a lot of time there. But it got me a shot on an ARCA team, 1X Racing. So I went there, did a lot of work for them, a lot of mechanic work, interior work, stuff like that. And then I had some circumstances where I went home and stayed there for a couple months. I was in constant contact with the school, trying to get me an opportunity in the racing world. I told them I don't care. I just want to be part of the scene. And they called me up. They said, hey, there's this possible opportunity. Larry Foyt, emailed us about 4 years ago, told us that they need some help. So I guess you could call him. And I called that that place every day. I don't know, for about a month or something like that, asking for an interview, and I think they just got tired of me and they told me to come on down for an interview. No, in the end, it worked out. They trialed me for 2 weeks. They offered me a job after that, and then was bodywork, built all the wings and did all the vinyl and all that stuff, and then moved up to part-time like mechanic role. And in the IndyCar series, I don't think I stated that, but in the IndyCar series, so I ran a couple years of IndyCar and then moved on from that. So little bits I probably spent a few years with the big dogs there, and it's a great experience, lots of fun. Wouldn't do it again, wouldn't recommend, but to each their own. Wasn't it was a good experience for me to learn, just not something that I thought it would be, to be honest with you. But definitely cool, once in a lifetime experience, for sure. So that's my story in motorsports. I was also really obsessed with learning how to set up a car. And in the real world, I would take a lot of the setup notes and kind of quickly jot them down, and try to find why we would do that. Why would you do this? Why? Learned a lot from reading books, just learning a lot online and stuff like that. That's why, Jay, when I went up to Idaho and we ran that race, there was people in the paddock laughing at me for the tire pressures I was putting in your car. And I was like, guys, you could read this in a freaking book. Like some of the stuff I was doing, they were literally like pointing and laughing at me. But then we went and put a half a lap on second place.
Yeah, we went.
They weren't laughing no more.
Yeah, they changed their tune real quick.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really just have this passion for racing, and it's kind of like my escape, something that I can turn to that really takes away a lot of issues in the world, in my life, and it's just something I can turn to that calms my nerves, gets a little bit of excitement in my life, and can follow something that means something to me, So, but anyways, that's my racing career there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm glad we got to share that tonight, because I feel the same way. And like you said, I mean, racing is a great escape for me in life as well, man. Like I remember growing up, like the whole week would just drag by, but I knew,
yes,
and Sunday we got some type of race going on, NASCAR race,
well, even
or whatever,
When NASCAR was still running all those practices, man, I watch every single one of them.
Oh, I used to love watching. Yeah. I still watch all the practices. I'm over there. I'm probably one of the 10 people that tune in for 6 hours of the Glenn practice session. I'll watch it. I love it. That's what I do. So yeah. And growing up, huge Jeff Gordon fan. I was. I mean, I gotta set my background up one of these days. But yeah, I've got so much Jeff Gordon stuff. It's ridiculous. I was the biggest Jeff Gordon homer growing up. It was unreal. I was the big Kurt Busch fan when nobody liked him. And I was like, you know what? I can resonate with that guy. I feel this guy's got passion. And that's what I have passion. This guy, who cares, And so, when he got kicked out of Penske and went to Phoenix, I was like, heck yeah, this is Kurt Busch's time to shine. Sonoma, when he was running second, dude, I was absolutely losing my mind, dude. I was losing my mind. And just broke a sway bar? Yeah. No, I think it was a
trailing arm?
Bar. Yeah.
Track bar. Yeah. But anyway, still second place. That it really does. Yeah. It is one of those races that'll forever go in NASCAR history as a what if.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of those like that. Yeah, I agree. Wow. Well, there you have it. That is the story of how we got into motorsports and kind of our journey. And you're going to see the rest of our journey from here on out, right here on the internet, live for everybody. So
Yeah.
come join us in 2024. We're going to have a blast. I can't wait to bring you even more great content. And like I said, our whole goal here is to give you a different perspective in racing that not a lot of the mainstream people are really providing. I mean, they're all pretty linear in their thoughts and ideas. So, um,
Yeah, like that one podcast, Door Bumper Clear. Golly.
goodness be, man, I can't even. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah,
That's an L
Yeah.
right there.
Very bad. I don't understand
This right here, W.
Yeah, this is genuine right here. Alrighty, well, dang, we've gone for an hour and 33 so far on this podcast. I think that pretty much sums up everything we've done or had to talk about tonight. Thanks to everybody.
Hey, college was. I will say, college was great. By the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't take any of that experience back for anything, honestly.
No.
I mean, it wasn't the. I wouldn't recommend going there.
I wouldn't recommend it either.
I wouldn't.
But
the experience I had was, for the most part, a W experience. I had a lot of.
I will suggest one thing. Right, if you're thinking about going to NTI, save that $40,000, put it in your bank. All right, get yourself an apartment and volunteer. If you're really that passionate about motorsports, you will put yourself in a position where you can go out and volunteer instead of relying on an entity to get you into that career. Don't rely on anybody else but yourself. Yeah. It's never a guarantee. But if you believe in yourself and you rely on yourself, you will get into the sport. You will. It's just a matter of what you want to do. Don't rely on anybody else but yourself.
And be open to multiple perspectives, because there's not just one linear path for you to get where you want to go.
That's
there's
right.
Many ways you could do that. So,
if you've got an opportunity with Carl Long or with, I don't know, DGR or MBM or whatever, you gotta take it. Get that experience, man. And it's gonna be hard. But if you want to move up, man, you got to get that experience. College degree ain't going to do nothing for you. If you want to be a mechanic or a pit stop guy, or, it helps if you want to be like a crew chief or an engineer. But most of the time, it's about who you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Alrighty. Well, I just want to say thanks to everybody in the chat that came out tonight and commented. We had a good little time there interacting with the chat. Stephen was in there to help us with some information there on some of the leagues, and Alex and Matt came in, showed some stuff, so I appreciate all.
And rubbered up or racing lights.
Racing lights, yes. I'm not sure if we've seen you in the chats before, but if we have, I'm sorry, I missed that.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks for coming out tonight. At least you had some great content to share, and we're gonna see if we can get that pit stop thing in the pipeline. That also races. Tom nailed that. You're full supporter. I think that'd be some dang good live action content right there on the YouTubes. Alrighty. I just want to say again, thanks to everybody that has subscribed to our channel over this past 10 months. Everybody that's liked our videos, gave it a comment, tell us your thoughts. It means the world to us. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. Just help us get there. We much appreciate it. I think we can do it. I believe in you guys. I believe we can do it in a real short amount of time here. And also make sure you guys go check out all of our socials. Those are at the bottom of the screen. Go follow us on X, Patreon, Facebook, and TikTok. Little bit of content there. Keep you stay up to date with anything that's changing. Make sure to check our community page, because there's going to be things that are going to be posted there to keep you informed as well of things coming up, and checking up on our upcoming podcasts, topics of that are going on in the channel. So make sure to do that. Also, go check out our merch store. Go get swagged up. I think we even mentioned that shirt that Matt Yost was talking about. That's actually in the merch store. So go check that out. And then you can go pick yourself up one of those t-shirts there, Matt. It would really help us out a lot. All those money that we make from our merch store goes back to us to help make this channel grow. Make it allow us, we can make more great content. It all gets reinvested right back into the content that we do here, and we really appreciate it so much. And also, go buy some W. Go buy some W. I've been a supporter of us pretty much since the beginning. So you help them out. We help them out. A little bit of scratch your back, scratch our back. My back. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, go buy some WFW. And then also, I want to say, come join our membership program on our channel. All of that goes help us make more great content. Give you some great benefits and perks. Get some little cool emojis in the chat, some cool super chat emojis. You could come and be a part of our podcast and join us on a weekly basis, which would be fun. Also, you could potentially have an opportunity to be part of a broadcast. I mean, that's an option in there as well. You're gonna get merch from our membership program. You get a free merch item each year, 2 merch items each year, just depending on the level you want. And also, you'll get a shout out in all of our live streams. Like Dallas is getting a shout out here tonight for being a member on our channel. Thanks, Dallas. Really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to us. And
what a G.
Yeah, just awesome.
What
and
a
see
G.
Dallas on this channel a lot in 2023.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see if we can get him back here more often here in 2024.
Yeah.
Can't wait to bring him back on. And then also for that logo that you see on the bottom of the screen there, that new Dega Boys logo, that fire, big
Fire
daddy Dega Boys logo, made by yours truly, Tim Henderson. Oh, thank you so much, Tim. You did a fantastic job on that logo, and we appreciate you to the max. That's so awesome. And anybody else that's made any logos or any type of branding for the Dega Boys, you guys are just awesome. I mean, it means the world to us. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I can't believe people would actually take time out of their busy lives to think about the Dega Boys, for a little bit and do something cool, So I really appreciate that. It means the world to us. And then I'll let Tom talk about our affiliate partner, King Camo. We talked about him a little bit here, but
yeah, buddy.
Some love, Nate and Ryan over there at the old King Camo.
Yeah, so look, if you guys like anything, gun culture, if you like modifications or maybe even just a little bit of paint on your rifles, go check out the King of Camo. Look, they've got some phenomenal series on YouTube. Go give them a like, a subscribe, go watch a couple of their videos. They got great humor. Tell them the Dega Boys sent you, and make sure to throw in a hashtag Team Dega Boys. It's gonna matter. We gotta get in their heads, man.
Yeah.
We got to. We gotta be. We're gonna win this. Team Dega Boys. We are. April's coming quick, and we're gonna win it.
Might be a smaller community, but we are a louder and prouder community, baby. That's what I'm saying. We are gonna just own them in this Dega game.
Oh man. So
you didn't think that's where I was going with that. Oh man.
So look, just go show them some love. They're great partners here. They've got a channel and on YouTube. They've got Instagram. They've got a website. Just go show them some love. They do some really cool stuff there. So much appreciated there. And yeah, much love to Nate and Ryan. They help us out a lot.
Awesome dudes, man. Awesome dudes. They just crack me up. And you guys are going to get to see them at Dega Games just like us. They see a little bit different part of them than you probably see on their channel on a normal basis. So, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for the Dega Games. Yeah, I think this will conclude episode number 51 of the Full Send Half Mast podcast. We had a great time here tonight. Can't wait to bring you guys episode 52. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing exactly in episode 52. I haven't even really planned out a script or anything. It's been a crazy hectic week for me. So we'll keep you guys informed. Check the community page, and we will have it scheduled soon. So we'll see you guys all next week on the Full Send Half Mast podcast, episode 52. Until then, have a good one.
Later.
How come we can't ever have just like a salad?
Be grateful one, Pablo. Today is especially delicious. Mira. Con permiso.